Good morning, everybody. Let's go back into Blender. Yes. Alright, yesterday we did this phone thing right here, and now I want to do the metal thing right here. And finally the cable. Let's see, how can I get that cable going? I'm not really sure, but little by little I'm gonna get this going. Okay, so here I want to do this cylinder. Okay, so let's just start with a cylinder. Right. So Shift A, get cylinder, mesh cylinder. Nice. Scale down. Okay, cool. Can I make this super smooth? Let's try it again. Cylinder. Okay, there you go. Vertices 32. What if I go 64? Nice. Maybe that's too much, but let's go with 64. Okay, now I can go and scale a little bit. And dot to align. And let me open the keybase kind of thing here. Just the keybase thing so people can see what I'm pressing. Nice. So I want this cylinder to be super small, right? And I want this to be on the center. Right in the center. Okay, so let's go GC to move up, then rotate with maybe Shift space T, and then rotate like this. Not scale, but rotate somewhere like that. Let's push out a little bit. Let's go down a little bit. Nice. Let's rotate again. Tick, tick, tick. Alright. Something like this. Then scale a little tiny bit. And then just go whoop. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's go a little bit into wireframe mode or something. Like that. And see, should I push it up a little bit? Yes, I guess that's super nice. Let's get this one going. Let's go C to material preview, and let's go. Is the keybase working? Let's see. Keybase. Okay. Oh, there you go. Now we got some keys going. Nice. So here we're gonna do some. We're gonna try to do some, how do you call these, Boolean operations. Let's see if I can just duplicate this, which is Control D, well, Control C, Control V, and then let's make this super small. Whoop. All right, and then maybe let's pull this out and then just get it through like that. All right, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, for each of the digits, I guess. And then I need to see how to do this properly. I would like to change the pivot, which I'm not really sure how to change the pivot in Blender. Yeah, I really need to learn how to do that to achieve this effect. But let's go little by little. Let's say I want to get this one here and get this little edge. Now the pivot. How do I change the pivot? I will need to look that up. Oops. Yep. Change pivot Blender. Okay. Choose the item whose pivot point needs to be adjusted. Go to Edit Mode tab. Choose all the objects vertices A and then move it where you like with G. Now you can edit the pivot tab after changing the pivots, the object pivot. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Just making the object through vertices. That's a nice kind of adjustment. So let's try that out. Let's go Control C, Control V, and then what if I go into edit mode and then add vertices and then click all of them with transparency, and then I move the thing down, just the vertices, and oh, there you go, the orientation is right in the center. Yes, that's what I wanted. Super sweet. So I'm just gonna go down like this. Sweet. Okay, great, nice, nice. Okay, that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Beautiful. Can I snap this rotation? Is this rotation 70? Doesn't really make sense if I go 90. No, this is the one I want to rotate. Yes, I want to go minus 90. Sweet. So what if I copy this one and then go 180? That's not the way. This one needs to go up. There you go, minus 180. Yes, that's what I wanted. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we have the three, the main ones. Let's go only into rotation. Let's go Control C, Control V, and then I need to keep. Can you just rotate on the axis I want? There you go. Awesome. Yes. So I need them to be super close. Oh wow. Super close. So from this bottom one, I have 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. I got 3 of them. This means that the whole thing needs to be smaller. Why do you rotate so weirdly? Like, I want this axis. Yeah. Nice. Awesome. Let's just get it like that, and here let's go and push this here. Awesome. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then this one. This means that the whole circle is too big. It's too big. Or maybe these are too small. Let's check proportions. Okay, meaning that this one needs to go bigger with shift. Right there. Cool. Nice. It's too big again. Let's see. Okay, this means that proportions are a little bit off, because size is not that bad. But let's go move G on C. Let's move it up a little, and then let's move it back in there a tiny bit, something like that. Maybe scale it a little bit. Okay, meaning that the proportions of this thing are not so sweet. We need to readjust. Readjust. Okay. We need to readjust that thing. Right, so let's go. These ones in comparison are way too big. So let's try to get the center so I can get better proportions. Let's Control C, Control V, just scale. Yep. And then push. And then scale with this little thing. Scale with this little thing, like this. Then just move a little bit. Nice. Okay, cool. Are the proportions good? No. This needs to be bigger. Around that. size, something like this, I guess. Right? So that means that this bunch of circles need to be way bigger. They need to be way bigger. So yeah, we will need to delete those. It's okay. Let me just get this one, which is gonna be scale, push out. I want to get this one to the right size. Let's see if I can get it. Maybe around that area, that maybe a little bigger. Let's try it. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so let's go edit. Just edit this one. There you go. Select and move down. Okay, our proportions okay. I have a little tiny gap and a little, not even a space, it's just kind of like super, wow. Maybe, I guess, bigger, tiny, bit bigger. Okay, let's go down like this, and then just push a little bit like this. Sweet. Let's check proportion. It's just a circle that goes, almost touches the border, but has more space on the bottom. On the top, I mean. So here, maybe, I don't want to get too close to the edge so I can bevel it. Maybe, again, let's make this tiny smaller. Good. Then move it closer to the bottom, but let's leave this space on top. Alright. I'm kinda happy with this. So let's go. Push it more. Or let's just leave it there for now. It's cool. What I want to do is just duplicate this and rotate. Rotate on the right axis. Let's go. This one means that it's 80. No, I want to rotate this one, which is minus 80. Minus 90. No, this is not doing what I want. Let's go rotation. Yep. Can you simply go into 80? I mean 90? No, that's funny. I have this one selected, but it's doing the other one. Okay, here, yes, minus 90. Nope, not like that. I want minus 90 and then 0 here. This is, I mean, like the axes are just changing everywhere. Why is that? I know that. Let's keep everything on 70 degrees. Let's keep it easier to work with. Okay, so we have 70 on Y. So we have 70 here, and then this one, let's say, is minus 70. Cool, everything is aligned, I guess. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go Control C, Control V, and then just push. And this is gonna be minus 180. Right. Okay. Now let's see, are they aligned? They look like they're aligned. So let's see if I can try to get this one to rotate just a tiny bit. How close? It needs to be super tight. Again, Control C, Control V. Super. Oh. Damn it, this is gonna be super difficult to achieve. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's okay. They're not exactly on that. No, there's not one in the side. There's just one down and up, and the other ones get closer. Okay, so there's not one exactly in the middle, meaning that I can get very close to this. Very close. This one does not need to be there. It can go closer. Still, I think I'm not gonna get the right amount of circles. Let's see if I can get this somehow close. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I need to make one more fit in between them, meaning that the whole thing it's a little smaller. The question is, can I select all of them and then go smaller? And then just push them out. Let's see. Let's push them down a little bit. Let's push this one up a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can get those going. Oh, no. So, oh my god, I'm not getting these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Without counting the 0, it goes. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3. We need one more, meaning that this one needs to go here. I see, and the orientation is not so nice. Yep. Let's try again. I know. I just need to duplicate this, scale it, and we need to go smaller, I guess, with the correct orientation. Let's go Shift T, and then just push, and then go and move this Shift spacebar T. It needs to go smaller. Before I move this around, it needs to go. Let's try something like this. I need to actually go into tab mode. Select this one.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, head? Good morning. I finally took my camera and did a little vlog. So I recorded myself today having my morning routine. A little bit fun with the dog and stuff. So I'm just gonna upload that a little bit later. It will be nice to make like a vlog once per week, and then just live stream the rest of the time, and then do some short content from that. Also, I was thinking of getting everything connected here in OBS to stream on.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, we got some funny footage. And I was thinking of streaming on Twitch. I'm also streaming on Twitch, which is not like working at all. Like at all. But I also wanted to stream in TikTok and in Instagram. I have this program here, this OBS add-on that lets me stream to Twitch, and I can just keep on adding other targets. So that'll be super nice to stream to TikTok and Instagram. Maybe that's not my kind of audience, but you never know. Like, you might get 1 or 2 followers and push them into YouTube. That's the main goal. Now I'm trying to get all this kind of circle going here, but it's kind of hard. Also, I was thinking of putting the monitor vertically and start doing like vertical streams. That way I know that everything that I do will be super nice to do, like super nice, how do you call them, time lapses vertically. So I need to like experience with that.
Nice.
Right now I'm trying to just get this thing. I realized that if you move an object in Blender just by its vertices, you leave the origin in the center, which is amazing. Like any other 3D program, if you move the vertices, the pivot point stays in there, and I'm trying to get this to work. So let's see. It has more space on the top, less on the bottom. Let's go maybe like this. Okay, let's try this. And then I want to go into object mode, and I want to delete the rest of them.
Yes, you can also stream in shorts.
Oh, really? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. So let's go duplicate and just rotate a little bit, and then go like this. Control C, Control V, and I know that I want this to be on the top. This one on the top, I want it to be a minus 180. Okay, no worries. Rotation 0, and this is 70, and this is minus 70. Good. Now I know that we have one in the bottom and one in the top. In between them, I need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We need 6. Let's see if I can match this up. So let's go Control C and then get this closer, and then Control C, Control V. Let's get this closer, and then let's go.
Short streaming is booming currently.
I would love to do that. That way, yeah, that's kind of crazy, dude. Like, wow, that would be so nice. I really want to get this configured. Like, that would be so fun.
Error.
Is the speaker bot working? Let me check. Nope, it's not working. Speaker bot. I hear you guys, but for you guys to hear yourself, I need to activate it. Now it's working.
Plus.
And I need to get more voices and make them super nice and give my followers a specific voice. For example, you and Nuclear and Lucky and like Bricks and like the people who like the regulars. I need to give them a specific voice so you differentiate from any other people. That'll be super nice. So if you become a regular watcher to the stream, I give you a specific voice, AI voice. That'll be super fun. That way I can recognize your voice in the chat without looking at the chat. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I almost got it. Let's see. Let's try to push this again. No, not like that.
Sofa Monster.
Oh, Bricks came in. I was talking about Bricks. Nice. You see?
That would be so cool.
just like Beetlejuice, you say the name and it comes. Yeah, I need to give you a specific voice and Head on a specific voice and like all the regulars just on a specific voice. That way I know that it's somebody that I a regular viewer, you know, somebody that I know better, and it will be fun. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I need some math in here. I don't know. I need some math. Oh crap. I want these things to end in here. But I'm not able to do this. We have 2 circles here.
I was at an internship.
Oh, really? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So I couldn't join much.
Hey, that's super awesome. Wow. Doing internships at your age, that's super good, Bricks. I'm very proud of you. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How do we get all of these? Can I scale them from component? Is there a way to like scale this, but from not local, from
How
what's
you change the pivot point with 3D cursor.
to change the pivot point in Blender?
Thanks XD.
That's awesome, Bricks. Keep it up and don't forget about getting awesome grades in your school. That's the most important. So to change the pivot point, basically, let me show you. You create Shift A cube, for example, right? Oops, it's too small. It's too big, I mean. So here we have the cube, right? And it has the Shift space T. You have the pivot point right in the center, the origin, which is this yellow kind of dot. To change that, you simply go to Edit and you go to Vertices with 1. And if you move these vertices around, the origin stays in the last place. Like any 3D software, like if you move the object from its vertices, the pivot point stays in there. So let's check it. Let's go origin. Tap to go to object mode, and now I can rotate the cube from this origin point, which is pivot point, right? This is super nice. It works the same in Maya, and in I guess Cinema 4D works the same. Super cool. And still, I needed to look at I looked at a tutorial for this just to make sure that it works. Now I want to scale all of this, but from component, meaning that if I scale them, I want to scale them from its center. Is there a way to do that in Blender? Obviously there is, obviously. Not from this origin, but I want to put the origin right in the center of them and scale them up from there so I can fit them here. We have 3 and 3, and I need this to connect. Oh, this is very interesting stuff. But I'm so glad I'm doing this prop because I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much about it. Let's see. Let's see if I can scale. This is the thing. Maybe I remember, like, if I go to coma, I get gimbal, cursor, view, global, parent, normal. These are the different orientations. But if I go to dot, I get this one. Medium point, only locations, 3D cursor, active element, bounding box center. Individual origins. Let's try bounding box center. What does it do? Huh, wow. Active element? No, it's not changing what I need. Medium point? No. Let's keep it like it was, which was individual origins. Let's see. I need to do some math in here, I guess, to get these things to match. Like, if I go and rotate, I need them to be a little bigger. Oh, how much bigger should they be? Like 1.5 bigger? Let's say 1. No, it's not 1.5 because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They need to be half the size bigger. No. It's 0.5 divided by 6, I guess. So I can up the scale.
New background music, loud grinning face with smiling eyes.
Yeah, I got this background music from YouTube library. There's very good
Blender
music. No, it's not Blender music. It's YouTube music. We got a super amazing audio library that only works in YouTube, I guess. It's like copyrighted in Twitch. That's funny. I get copyrighted issues in Twitch because they're like, nope, that's YouTube music. I'm sorry. So the math was, I want to make this 0.5 bigger, but I have 6 pieces. So let's divide this into 6 and let's see how big it needs to be. It needs to be 0.08 bigger. The scale needs to go up by 0.08 points, let's say. Let's see if my math makes sense. So we got some scale here, right? And this scale needs to be bigger by, let's copy this number right here. Let's be more exact. Let's copy 0.083. Let's see. I'm super bad at math. Like, I'm super bad, but let's see if this makes some sense. Let's go and move this. You see, I'm changing to Blender. Really like this. Let's be careful because I need to keep the origin in the center. So let's try to, again, Control C, Control V, and then scale up. Okay, nice. And then push out. Maybe just do it like this so we can boolean. Right. So this scale I'm gonna copy. It's 0.04.
Which screencast key software you are using?
It's called Keevies, and it's totally free, super sweet. You can modify it.
Keevis.
And it's very nice. I really like this. I decided to keep it on because sometimes I forget to narrate what I'm doing. So some people ask me like, hey, can you have the kind of key thing going so I know what we're pressing, which becomes very tricky when you start doing too many shortcuts. It's kind of hard to keep up with. So let's try to copy this scale and paste it 0.4, and this is the one, 0.13. This is the one I want to copy.
Okay, thanks, it looks cool.
Yeah, it's super nice, and you can modify the visualization, how much time you want it, what type of visualization you get. It looks very nice. I'm really happy with that. Oh, there you go. I was losing the image. I was like, where's the image that hides the activate Windows thing? That's funny. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh my god, I need to ask my friend who has an original copy of Windows. It kind of sucks because like I bought this PC and it's supposed to have an original Windows. I don't know why. Sometimes I get this message and sometimes don't. My other PC, it doesn't have it. But anyways, it works. It just looks kind of ugly. I have a friend who works in Intel, and
What's up?
yo, Nuclear, what's up? How you doing? Yesterday, yeah, you were yesterday in the stream. I really appreciate it.
I installed Windows and I didn't get the message yet.
Yeah, the message will come. Just wait for it, Bricks. I'm joking. That's funny.
I might have gotten a sketchy version, but it's perfect.
Yeah, it always works. Sometimes you just get this, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't appear in my computer, which is super weird. It never happened to me. Like sometimes it goes away for a day or two and comes back, and sometimes just stays for months. It's so super weird. But I'm gonna reinstall Windows in this computer. I have a friend with an original copy of Windows, and then he's just gonna get it done.
I completed my metro today.
Hey, that's awesome. Definitely share it in the Discord so we can give you final feedback and stuff. That'll be amazing.
Nice.
What I was going to do? Yeah, I'm scaling this thing, so I'm trying to do some math in here. I want to make this bigger by 0.083 points. So let's go here and go plus. Yes, I can do math in the scaling options. Let's go. That's awesome. Maybe not in that axis, but in these other axes.
Short after texturing, you'll post.
Oh, nice. You finished the modeling. So oops, I need to go minus, I guess, not plus. So it goes like, oops, my math is not working. Oh no, my math is not working. Let me make some sense of this. It's 0.083. Okay. Oh no, I'm messing up. So I just need to add 4 points to this, I guess. Oh my god, I'm so confused. 0.04, 0.83, meaning that oof, no, it's too much of a difference of a number. Damn, I don't know math. Like, it's so simple, like people will be laughing like, dude, like, how did you finish high school? You cannot do a simple subtraction. It's just the decimals. Decimals get me so confused sometimes. 0.83. Can we just try the 83 right there? Let me try something. This is Blender math with an artist. No, that's not what I need. It goes 0.0. It just, let's see. It's too big, yeah. Oh my god. I guess I need to do it by eyeball it again. Yeah, let me see. Just scale it tiny bit, something like that. And I hope, well, this works. Okay. Can I save these ones and change the color of them? Let me just try to add a color like... yeah, let's just add like a red color kind of thing. And can I assign this material to the other ones? Plus or new, not just plus. No, how did I assign this material? I totally forgot how to assign an existing, oh there you go, material, but to all of them at the same time. Well, it's okay, let's go little by little. Material, that way I know where it's going, right? And now I want to get this one, and let's go tab 1, and then move the pivot point. Move the object here. Is it bigger actually? Is it actually bigger or not? Is it? Yeah, it's a little.
My Metro model has so many geometry, I don't think it is optimized.
I mean, Nuclear, like, is this just for? I mean, if it is for video games, maybe you should think about optimizing. But if it is just to make a nice render, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, maybe. In Unreal Engine, we got some reduce options for geometry, but I don't know how well they work for hard surface things like your Metro. Okay, I see. Let's try to place it somewhere right in the center of this. Okay, I need to make this bigger so it actually covers this little gap. But are you going for a game portfolio or like a VFX, like because if it is a game portfolio, I mean there it's always nice to work topology a little bit. There are ways to get around it. I mean, topology is always important, even for a movie portfolio. I mean, VFX. It's always nice to keep in mind, like, no matter what you're trying to do. Like for visual, for architectural visualization, they don't care. They don't care about topology. It's like, just give me a beautiful image. Goodbye. I don't need to see your wireframe. That's nice. I've seen some work from my brother's girlfriend, and like topology is just crazy. They just go insane with it. It's like, it looks good, nice. Nobody cares about topology. But if you show good topology, people are like, this guy knows. So that's what I'm trying to learn, topology as well. Every day is gonna be easier and easier. Let's say, like, with Nanite and Auto Tools, every time it's gonna be easier. But good topology is good shading. Good topology is better UVs, and better UVs is better textures. And so topology is part of modeling. You cannot get away from it. If you want your model to be the best way possible, topology is important. Like, that's the real thing. Maybe for, that's the truth about it. You can always get around with, like, for example, architecture is just an image, so they can like even use Photoshop and post-processing and just paint over things that don't look nice and whatever, right? But when it comes to 3D modeling and shading and stuff, topology is important. That way you don't get these weird shading right here. You see, this is bad right here. This is bad. You don't want that. And that's because topology is bad. And here we have some stuff, super weird stuff going on because of normals and topology and like wireframe distribution, loop edge, flow and stuff. You see here again, we got some weird stuff right there. This is not good. This is not no good. And if I get that corrected, then the UV mapping is gonna be easier, everything's gonna be easier, the texture is just gonna look better, and the overall product will be just much nicer. And if you show that in the portfolio, people are like, yes, this guy knows. This guy knows how to do things right. And these things, I guess, this is where the AI is gonna be this is what it will save us from AI taking over, because maybe in the future we will just have retopology jobs. This is not a great example of topology. I can show you some other models that I actually did some good topology for. But since you're asking for it, I will show it. I will show you the topology here, which is not great. This is not a good example. Let me open a good example of good topology. Let me think about it. What object has good topology in my scene? I did work with a good topology thing. I had a very good topology example somewhere in my scene. These beautiful assets, oh my god, these are so nice. I don't need to look at them, they get me distracted. Some good topology, let me show you. I'm just gonna find one asset and open it up so you get an idea of what I'm trying to talk about. I always have a good example here. I don't know what I'm showing you. I love it like that because I don't like my icons to be on top of images. It's very hard to read the letters. I like to have a black space where I can keep my folders and I can read them properly. Yeah, it's intentional. It's funny. All right, so let me show you some what I think is good topology. If I actually find something with good topology here. Let's go simple. I guess this one. Maybe, yeah, this is kind of cheating, but let's go with the desk, which is just like a box. So it's a pretty simple prop, but it's a good example actually for good topology. what I think is good topology, and then I will show you some professional topology right here, so you can see the difference. Office chair, table, desk. There you go. Let me show you. Oh no, Maya, no. It's like, no, I don't want to go back to Maya. That's funny. So let me show you this thing, and then we will see some professional topology right here. So you want to go as little as possible, right? Maya, you take forever to open up because you're loading all other bunch of things that I don't need. There, like it's loading Bifrost and so many things I'm not gonna use. Like, nope. There you go. Okay, I forgot how to move in here and stuff. Okay, so here you see, instead of looping these things all the way around, instead of just looping all the way around, you tri-fan, meaning that this, instead of going all the way around the object, it just touches one point right here. This is a flat face, right? So it's very easy. It doesn't really matter that it has that. You see, it tri-fans in there, tri-fans in there. So this is a good example of good topology. The less amount of things, of triangles. These loops that go around, we can also tri-fan them. So this is you see, like triangles where it's flat. If it is a flat face, you can do triangles. When it comes to a curvy surface, you need to just add lines, right? Add edges. So let's go and show you some professional topology right here. This is the example I pull all the time. You see? So when it needs to be flat, there's no loops. It's just a flat face. You see, this is not even connected here. It's just a flat face. Why? Because this is going to get triangulated by the software. Unreal Engine triangulates this automatically. There's no need. Here you have loops because you need to change the shape. And you see the arches, you have a lot of edges because they're needed. There's no other way around this. You see, we have some little bevel going here, but here we don't have bevel at all because the bevel comes from these textures. You see how they fake the textures, they fake the bevel with textures. This is the professional way of doing this. You see, like there's no need for beveling like I do everywhere. You fake the edges with textures, and then it's like, how come this looks so nice in the 3D render? Because they fake the bevels right there with normals. And you go up close and, well, it doesn't look so nice, but from the player camera, from the player perspective, it looks super sweet. And you can see even the models, right? Like the characters, it's just so much topology because it's a lot of round shapes. There's no escape from it. You need to give enough triangles so it looks round. Let's go and show you this one. You see, it's an arch, and here's an arch, and here is an arch. So you need topology for that. There's no escape. You see the circle, it has a lot of edges to keep it circular, but you go into flat faces like this, you just need 4 edges to make a square, no more. You see, and they tri-fan, so they go from one point. All these loops, they don't loop it around, they go and end in one point, cause this is a flat face. This is a good example of topology. This is what your portfolio should look like. This is a professional portfolio right here. Like if somebody is hiring an environment artist and they look this, and they look at this, and they look at this, and they look at a final render and good frame rates, it's like, yes, this guy knows the basic workflows. I will share a YouTube channel that talks exactly about this, exactly about gameplay topology. Yeah, it's tough. I know it's very tough. It's a complex topic, and every studio has its own ways, and it really depends on the game. Every game has its own poly count and their specifications, and it's a complex topic. There's no one way to do this, but this is very good practice. If you can show tri-fanning, if you can show modularity in your assets, if you can show this kind of workflow, they know that you can adapt to their studio workflow, which is the same thing. It's just oh, can you do this way? Oh, can you do that way? Can you break objects in this kind of way? Can you make modular things in this shape and that shape? So, and then I'm gonna get into these kind of textures. This is trim sheets. This is the oldest trick in video games. This is the oldest trick. Like every video game since the beginning of times has been using modularity. Why? Because you want to reuse as much resources as possible. That way you can save space, performance, and it's like a Lego. It's like truly like a Lego. Like you want to reuse the same bricks as much as possible. That's the ideology behind it, like the thought process behind good topology.
But I thought triangular topology is not good, quads are.
I thought, but triangular topology is not good. Quads are. Quads are good for animation, right? Quads is good for objects that are going to deform. But guess what happens in a game engine? Let's go wireframe. Everything you do becomes a triangle. Everything you do, no matter if you have quads or not, Unreal is just gonna triangulate it. You see? You see the floor? This is a quad. It triangulates it into triangles. Why? I asked this to my professor in university and he told me, well, triangles are faster to render than quads. You see? These are quads, but it triangulates them all. You see? Here? Because the computer is able to render triangles faster than quads. Meaning that they like everything in triangles.
Next project I will focus on topology and texturing more now.
Yeah, don't worry about topology. You see, all these are quads, but Unreal comes and just breaks those quads in half. And then it's easier for the thing to actually process. It's crazy, right? Like when my professor told me this, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Because in an animation school, they tell you, no, you need perfect quads for deformation. And it's right. Like if you want to make a character animation, you want character topology. So this is another topic. Let me show you how character topology looks
bro,
like.
how can we get you like Gmail or WhatsApp? No.
My Gmail, it's on my on my YouTube channel, and then if you send me an email there, I can share you the WhatsApp. So this is the topology for a face. I think Pixar or Disney came up with this topology, and it's been used since the beginning of times, since Toy Story 1. This has been used. You see, everything's squads, so you have perfect. It's a perfect way to like deform the object. But we are environment artists, and we don't care much about deformation, thankfully. You see, that way you can deform the things. So this is the topology that they use. You have little, we call these stars, where you have, let's say,
your environment looks sick. It's game ready models because I play lots of game. It is really looking good.
I really appreciate it. Let's be serious. Like this environment, it looks very sweet, but it's not game ready because it's really performance heavy. Like textures are too big. There's too much geometry. The lighting, it's not optimized. So if I sell this in the marketplace, people will be like, bro, like I'm not trying to make a movie, I'm trying to make a game. Like you don't know what you're doing actually. Like you should probably get some optimization classes, because I'm focusing in the visuals, and that's good, but games are not about the visuals, are about gameplay. And gameplay, it's all about good frame rate, right? You want like Shift Alt H, I guess. Oops, I forgot how to. Oops, top perspective. I forgot how to show the show FPS. Control Shift H. So see, you want to hit 60 frames per second, which is like crazy hard to do. I'm not gonna lie. 60 frames per second is very, very hard to do. Some people say that if you are in a third person character, right, 30 frames per second is good. You don't get motion sickness if you go like this. 30 frames per second for a single player. You are not dealing with multiplayer stuff. You are not dealing with delays or lag or whatever. 30 frames per second is good. Movies are 24, and then you have that beautiful motion blur, which is super nice, super sweet if you're doing movies or animation. But in games, you want 30 frames per second, right? And this is a small window. Like if I go 1080, it's gonna be slower. If I go 4K, it's not gonna run. I need to use the fake upscaling, right? Which every game uses. It goes from 1080 to 4K with different upscaling methods. So the idea is that if you're going first person, you want 60 frames per second. Because people get motion sick. I don't get that motion sickness, but some people complain about that. And it's tough. It's tough, and it's like one of the aspects that I really like about games. Like it's not about just the art; it's about all the technical aspects behind it. And guess what? My computer might be super expensive and super good, but no, not everybody has a good computer. You need to think about the people who have like a 2080 or less. How are they going to play my game if they don't have like the latest GPU? You know, it's you know, you need to think about all these other people. So games are tough. Doing realistic games is super tough. That's why.
Wow, it's looking stunning.
I really appreciate it, Venant. So this is why this is the way. This is the way, because this is just the visuals, this is just the environment, but we don't know how many VFX, characters, enemies, gameplay mechanics are going to happen in the game. So our job is to keep things super optimized. So we are not a heavy baggage on the team. We are like, dude, I'm trying to make things look beautiful, but I know we need to save as much performance for other important things to happen in the game. And then the programmers come and they do the magic behind the scenes, and they just optimize it and optimize it and optimize it. And yeah, it's super cool. Like I remember I used to work in a Elysium game studio, and I had this Ukrainian programmer, and he was like, dude, we are not moving forward until we solve these issues. You know, like such a smart guy. He was like all like about doing things in a specific order, and like because if you bury a problem, it's just gonna pile up and grow as a snowball effect, right? And I mean, programmers are like they're like magicians. Sometimes like I don't understand what's happening, and I used to call this guy, and he was like, "Yep, it's solved," and I was like, "What?" He just wrote some code and changed some console command, and like everything works. And I'm like, what? And then he tried to explain. I'm like, oh, dude, I'm not really sure if I'm understanding or not. But yeah, programming is magic. It's just magic. I'm so grateful for the people who dedicate
Love
themselves.
to see your subs going up.
I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's very crazy. Like I never thought like people will like start following the channel. It's just it's very nice. And also like I need to be grateful for other people who are like following me and interacting with me, because I've been learning a lot from other people as well, which is crazy. You know, like. Sometimes I get like people super advanced, and they start like sharing advice with me. I'm like, whoa, what is this guy doing in here? Like, and then I realize that it's the same. It's a good feeling to help people, right? Like, you know, he used to be a beginner at some point, and then he's a pro, and then he's like, yeah, I've been there. Let me show you how it's done. So it's very nice. And I used to work with this other guy. He was like 22 years old, and I was 28, 29 at the time, and he was so good. Like I was just like looking at him, or like he was seated right next to me, and I was like, whoa, how come this guy got so good at 22? I don't understand. I don't really understand. It was insane. Like this guy, his nickname was Flo, and damn, he is such a.
Not using Maya today.
No, I got away from Maya. Yeah, I decided like in one stream, just like go into Blender. I saw some videos on non-destructive modeling and procedural workflows for environments, and I was like, what? Are you joking with me? And geometry nodes and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, I'm not using Blender anymore, Maya anymore. Maya, it's been great to me, you know, I'm not gonna lie, but Maya is not a modeling software, it's an animation software. Since I'm doing environments, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this little space. I need to find the sweet spot between them. We need a radial multiplier or something here. There's ways to do this, like people. I will look this in the future and be like, dude, come on. There are specific tools for doing this. But yeah, I decided to go to Blender because Blender is so much more powerful for modeling, for box modeling than Maya. And I can say this like with like so much like security, because just the beveling option in Blender has 10 times more options than the beveling option in Maya. Let's just say that you have much more flexibility. And then yeah, if you're not animating characters, I think Maya.
Are you gonna do Boolean?
Yes, that's the idea. That's exactly the idea, Nuclear. Awesome. Just trying to find that sweet spot in between them, and between these little things, which I should probably use some math to do this, but let's just try to eyeball it a little tiny bit. This probably is not the smartest thing to do, but let's get just rid of this and this red one, and then go here and duplicate this one. And for this one we do need to set a specific thing, which is gonna be let me think, minus 80, I guess it is. Minus, let me just double check I'm selecting the right thing. Nope, I was not selecting the right thing. This is fun in Blender. You need to like make sure that you are selecting the one and seeing it here, because it's a little different from other programs. But that difference, that little differentiation in Blender, oh my god, I kinda like that a lot. This is minus 70. I need to make sure everything is minus 70 so it gets beautifully aligned. And the axis change like, whoa, I need to get used to this stuff. It's aligned, but I don't understand why the numbers change so much in the rotation transform. Like, let's say here, I should be expecting this to be 70 as well. But if I go 70, it really changes the thing. This is some other way of using the rotation thing. Alright, let's just eyeball it and continue. It's okay, it's okay. No, it's not gonna be perfect. The important thing here is just to advance and go forward. Let's push this a little bit more, like this maybe. Alright, so let's do the Boolean operation. Let's save and then select 1 and 2 and then go Boolean, which is modifier Boolean. Okay, so we are going to do a difference operation. Intersect union difference. We need difference, so we need to pick up the object we want to cut, I guess. Sample a data block from 3D viewport to store in a property. Okay.
Because their rotation and not apply, press Ctrl plus A and choose all transform.
Oh, Jesus, I forget about applying rotation and transformation, and yeah, this is a big part of Blender modeling, totally. Oops. Which is baking the thing, right? Yeah, totally forgot about it. Can I do the booleans, or is nuclear here? I guess. Let me just try to get this as beautiful as possible and then apply transformation. I'm a little... nope, I'm not so satisfied with this. Let me look for a better rotation. Let's go here. Let's look here. Let's go here. And then I will apply and then boolean, because nuclear said that doing the apply transformation is better for boolean operations. It just makes things work nicer in with some tools, which makes sense. In Maya it's called freeze transformations, and then delete by type history, and we have a center pivot as well. Alright, is that kinda nice? It's good enough, I guess. They look kinda distributed equally, more or less. That's funny. Okay, let's go and try to do the thing, which is, let's see if I can get this one. Fast, exact. I don't know how to use booleans here. Nuclear showed me, but I forgot how to make it work. First of all, let's just save this file and try to get freeze transformations and everything. Yeah, let's go Shift A, or was it right click? Damn, Shift A or Control A. Okay, all transforms. There you go. We go back to the center. Okay, this one and this one. Let's try to add a modifier, which is boolean. Can I get a difference from this? No, from this. Is it actually making a hole in there? I don't think so. No. Alright. Yep. Let's just look for a tutorial. Yeah, my professor said, like, just try it 2 or 3 times. If you don't get it, look for help. Nice. Exactly what I want. Yes.
To use this modifier, you will need at least 2 different objects. For example, a cube and a sphere, like these ones.
Yes.
To start, add the modifier to your main object, and then choose the other object as a target in the properties. Also, you can choose a collection if you want.
Okay.
Now you can choose the 3 types of boolean operations: difference, intersect, and union. With difference, you can make holes in the target.
Okay, the target that he chooses is the sphere, which is gonna be used as a knife. Okay. The problem is that it's not working on my... Huh. Oh, it's real-time boolean? Nice. Okay, this is good information. So the question, why is it not working? Do I need to go to edit mode maybe? And then doesn't really make sense, right? He goes into object mode. Okay, this music is getting a little bit intense. let's see. He goes into, let's check it out. Is it object mode? I don't see. Oh, I don't see. Yes, it's object mode. Yes, so he goes into object mode, which is tap here, and then I like to use this as a target, and then just difference. Fast. Why is not working? Yep. My boolean. Is actually going through? Yep. Yeah, I want to cut this up. Not working. I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong with this boolean operation. Oh, the boolean is on this thing. Maybe I need to do the boolean on this one. Let's try just to select one object, and let's go boolean, and I want to boolean this, and the object that is gonna cut is this. Okay, sweet. So what happens if I come here and hide this? Yes, now it works. It works a little bit different from other programs. In Unreal and Maya, you need to select two objects at the same time. Here, it's kind of nicer because you select the one that you want to cut, then you add the boolean modifier to the thing that you want to cut, and then you simply select the object which is going to be the target that you want to cut with. Let's say subtract the object, the one that is going to be used as a knife, let's say. Makes a lot of sense. So let's just go and apply this with Control A, Control A, sweet. And then here we can just hide, I guess. Yes, and we have this little beautiful thing. Then we need to check some topology for sure. So let's go, and then just apply boolean operation, poof, and then select this, sweet. Control. Can I do multiple booleans at the same time? Let's see. Search boolean. Oh, nice. All right. Yes, this is way different from other programs. And that way, can I just hide this one? Yes, and I got the boolean right there. So it's okay. Let's apply this. Control A, then let's delete this one, we don't need, and then I can continue. And also, to be even smarter, I don't need to delete these objects. I can leave them there and leave the boolean alive, so I can modify the boolean in case it's not coming out the way I want. So it's procedural and non-destructive, and let's try to utilize those powerful things. Right? So here, yes, let's keep that boolean there, no problem. And then can I just copy this modifier? Is there a way, or it's okay? Let's just boolean, and let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 9, 10. 10. Okay. Oops. I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7, 8. I think I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, no, it's good. 3, 6, 8, 3, 6, 3, 6, 8, 9. 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so 3, 3, 3. I'm so confused. I think from this center one we go 2 more. Yes, I need 2 more. Okay, I should have not freeze transformations. Oops, I messed up. Can I go back? Can I get the freeze transformations? I mean the apply transformations off. I do need the thing back. Oh no. Let's go, Blender, you can do it. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit more. Oh, there you go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's save this file. Nice. Now give me 2 more, which is Control C, Control V. Just move a tiny bit. Sweet. Let's go Control C, Control V. Let's move on this axis a tiny bit more. Sweet. So we have this going. It looks much nicer. And then we have this half moon, and then two more. Sweet. All right, so now I just want to save, and might as well just do this little thing right here. Let me get this Blender file to just copy. Yes, I want to copy just in case I mess up big time. So here I want to add boolean operation, boolean, and boolean, and boolean. Let's go and see, can I add more boolean operation, and boolean operation, and boolean operation? 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 10 11. Wow, let's do it. So we have boolean. We need to do crazy booleans here. Is there a way to copy these booleans on let's just keep on adding booleans and booleans until we get into 11 booleans, and more booleans, and more booleans, and more booleans, and more and more and more boolean operations. So how many do we need? We need so 3 6 9. Okay, 3 6 9 10, which means that we need 11 because it starts on 0. No, we need 10. But we got more than we need actually. Oops, can I select and delete? It doesn't want to delete. Oh my god, it got bugged out. No, give me the booleans back. Let me just close a little bit on real. I think it's closed. Nice. 10 11. We need 10. I'm so bad with math. Oh my god. Need to go back to school. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, which we need only 9 since we starting at boolean, and then boolean 01 02. Okay, the name is a little just 1 plus, let's say. All right, so this is the object, and then this is the thing. So let's just copy and let's start from the bottom to the end. So let's go 1, let's go 2, let's go 3, let's go 4, let's go 5, let's go 6. Tuk 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 tuk. Right, poof, and let's go push in here, and let's go push in there, and let's go push in here. Nice, 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 nice. So here, how do I get this going? I need to push and push, and then go like pop. Yes, beautiful. Okay, let me try something. Let me see how powerful Blender is. Can I actually move an object while being hidden? Not really. That's a little bit too powerful. But there's ways we can achieve this. Okay, is there a nice different like distance between them? I guess there is, right? Like a little tiny thing here. I guess. Awesome. Let's just save. Let's go pop, 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 and then get this one and see how thick it is. It is not that thick. It is not that thick. Nope. Let's go scale. Somewhere around those lines, because we need a thick bevel going down. Let's get this right, because don't want to really mess it up. You see, for example, here I don't want the thing to go to the gizmo to appear. Let's try to appear a little tiny sweeter there. Yes, just a tiny bit, like oof, like tick. Maybe like this, a little space. Okay, sweet. So what if we come back to the original piece that we are working with? Let's just hide this. Can I hide all of them with... maybe there's a shortcut to hide all of them. Let's add another boolean. Search boolean, right? And this boolean, I want to go into object and then select this piece, right? And then I want to select this thing and hide it. All right. It is too big. It is too big, which is no problem because this is procedural, baby. Let's go smaller. Oh, yes, I knew this was not going to be super smooth. Little smaller, I guess. Little bigger. Something around those. No, I guess smaller. This, something like that. It's okay. Yep, I feel a little bit more comfortable with this. Age, height, awesome, safe, sweet. We have the telephone going. Now it is time. Let's see wireframe. Beautiful. Yeah. I'm going to just keep on working on this without doing the actual thing, without actually doing the topology thing. Let's see, what if I come and let's just save and go edge, which is tab 2, and then I need to apply these booleans. Yeah, it makes sense. So I can keep on working on this. Obviously I need to apply these booleans. It's not gonna let me change the geometry of a procedural like boolean operation. So let's just save this file. Let's delete our backup. Let's copy the backup just in case. And then let's go and get this going. Oh, nice. Some little water, and let's continue. So, how do we get around this thing? How do we get this thing to work? Apply. Let's just apply. So let's go and get this going. Where is it? Just Control A. Tick, 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 apply. Apply, and you do apply. There you go. Save. Now let's go tap, edit. Nice. Now we got this bevel. This boolean thing. Which the topology is not that bad. We just need to tri-fan all these things, which Blender can do for us if we delete face and fill face and fill hole. But now I want to Control Alt and get this beautiful thing going. Let's see if I can select this whole thing by pressing Shift Alt click to get as much of the edge as I can. It's gonna be stopped by this edge right here, but it's okay. And here I want to bevel this. This is not gonna bevel nicely because we have these lines, which is gonna break the bevel. Let's just try and confirm. Yeah, I want a super tiny bevel, and actually it does kind of bevel, but let's, on my experience, I should probably get rid of these edges connecting to the edge. Let's get rid of them for now. U2 and U2, and then go X, dissolve edges. Sweet. And this one, dissolve edges. Oh, you don't want to dissolve, which means that it's not connected. What do we have in here? Let me understand a little bit what's going on in here. We have non-connecting thing. Uh, mm, what happens if I just go delete edge? It takes the whole face off. Yeah, as expected in Blender. Dissolve doesn't want to dissolve. Limit dissolve, collapse edge, nope. Only edges and faces does the thing. I don't know, what should I go do with this? Let's just delete edge. Yes, and you know what? Let's go face with 3 face. And also, let's get rid of this one and this one. I don't want anything to be connected here actually. I want to do my own topology, so let's go face. Okay, nice. Is it clean? Now I need to get this edge with number 2 and then just delete edge, I guess. Sweet. So now let's see if I can connect this. Alt in loops. Okay, sweet. Let's go Alt in here and then Alt and Control Shift, oops, Alt. Oof, this is, let's see, if Blender closes this hole, I'll be like super impressed. Like if Blender is able to do this thing, I'll be like, what? Are you joking or not? Alt F. Oh my god, it does closes the thing. Wow, it does. But we have a problem. I see a problem. I see the problem. Haha, I found you. I found the problem right there. It's very funny. I found the problem. Alt F. Beautiful. We have one little floating edge, which is common with Boolean tools. No worries at all. We're gonna go 1 and find this, and then go X and dissolve vertex. Before that, we're gonna do and dissolve edge, and then 1, and then let's see. Okay, cool. Super sweet. It does a triangulation for us on almost all of them, which is not. I see. So the same here. We have double little thing. So we need to find where the problem is, which is this little thing here. So let's just dissolve vertices. No, dissolve. Okay, cool. Then I see some little tiny problems as well as in here. Dissolve vertices. Sweet. Chick. Okay, chick. Dissolve vertices. And then chick. Dissolve vertices. Yay. Bella, no, it's construction. Don't worry, Bella. Don't worry. Bella Foo, this is not your house. No, you're good. It's a shared living space. My dog is like going crazy. Like she thinks that this whole apartment complex is her place or something. Bella, stop it. No, don't be a bug dog. No, Bella Foo. No, Bella. It's funny. Barking dogs everywhere. Bella Foo. Bella is the name of my dog, and Foo is like a command in Ukrainian that means like stop it or don't do it, or that's a command that my dad always tells to the dogs, and it kind of works. Not in this case though. Bella does what she wants all the time. Hey Bella, stop it. Turn the engine off. Hey, Alt F. Yes. Okay, we are missing a little tiny thing right here. Sweet. We are missing a little tiny thing right here, which we have the same problem. Let's go 1. Let's go and delete dissolve vertices, and then go back to 2. And oh crap.
You mean stop?
Few means stop. No, it doesn't have a translation. It's just like say um it doesn't really have a lyrical translation. It's just like a command. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of weird. I need to really understand. Ask my dad what it actually means, but it's like saying like "hey, hey," you know, like but in Ukrainian to a dog. You cannot say that to a person. It's like or I think like not even any other animal, maybe cats or something, just like mascots, I guess, pets. But it's very funny. Like since I was very young, my dad usually used to like just yell at my and my dog and say like "foo," like when he jumps into the sofa or the bed or whatever. So Alt F. Okay, we are missing a little one here. It's okay, and this is because we have some little vertex going on, which is how do we get rid of this vertex? Get one, turn this one into dissolve vertices. Sweet. Let's go back to 2 and then let's go Alt, click. Unfortunately, the selection was not saved. Maya sometimes saves the selection when you change from vertex to edge, which is super sweet when it saves the selection, but it doesn't work always, so I don't really understand how that works. And in Blender, I guess one day, I think yesterday, it did save the selection. So here, I think it's good. Let's go Alt F. Yes, and it triangulates everything for me. Oh, beautiful. Now let's go to the real deal. Let's save this and see, can I actually alt click and oh no, it's not gonna loop because we have too many triangles. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh no. Hey, how do I do this selection without the question is it actually even going to bevel nicely and stuff? Oops. Yes, I don't know. Is there a way to like just feel this without beauty? Oh, what? You have this little thing that says use best triangulation division. And it's named beauty. Blender is so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, these long triangles are not gonna shade properly. We don't want that. We want shorter, chunkier triangles like this. This is still very not so nice, but for example, for this kind of geometry, I don't know how to do this in a better than this. I guess this is exactly what Unreal will do for this kind of shape. Just triangulate everything, look for the shorter path between edges and vertices, and okay, yeah, let's just not overthink things and continue with this and this and this and this and this. Can I select, maybe do this a little smarter, like can I paint selection with the little thing and then go bigger brush and then go like and then go like control and go get rid of the ones. This brush works absolutely beautifully, not like the Maya brush. Maya brush, it's a little buggy to say the least. This, oh my god, this paint selection, that's what I'm talking about. It really respects the edges of the brush. Wow, I'm impressed.
Oh, Blender.
Yeah, Neon, what's up? It's been a long time. Oh, yes, we got some. This is what I like Blender right here. You see? Beveling. Just this. This is what I like. This by itself, it can be turned into a motion graphic. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Super sweet. Let's go not so crazy. I'm still gonna get this hard edge, which is not so sweet, so
I have a way faster.
I know, Neon, I know, there's always a better way. But for sure, let me know.
Hold and click at the edge.
Yeah, but if you see the triangles, that's not gonna loop. When there's triangulation on the edges, because they're not quads,
Press 2 before.
press 2 before. Okay, let me try that on the other edge. Let me just try to get some little beveling. To do this, before I go, I want to see reference. Let's check how thick is this actually bevel. This bevel, it's, oh, ho, 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 hey, oops, hey, I'm messing up right there. This is not actually the geometry I need to work with. Oops. Sorry guys, I'm a little distracted. This needs to be extruded out and then in and then beveled. I messed up a little bit, sorry. I'm getting too distracted in the technical aspects of modeling and not so much in actually thinking about the shape of the object. So I will try that for sure, Neon. Just give me 1 second to do this extrusion so we can get that beautiful thing to come out and then we can bevel it nicely. Chick. Let's double check selection. Sweet. This is what I want. So let's just push it in by extrude, scale. Give me a little border, tiny little border, something like that. And then we can do what you said, which is not exactly what you said, but if I actually come into this selection and then alt click, it goes into the thing. And then I want to extrude this as well. Let me see thickness. I think I'm going a little bit too hard with the thickness, so let's go alt and select, alt and select. There's something breaking the loop selection. Hey.
Yeah, but Maya kinda bugs sometime.
Yeah, Maya, tell me about it. You need to be an expert on Maya crashes. Like, there are things that I have under a list that you should not do in Maya, because it always crashes. For example, mirror tool. Be careful with the mirror tool. You don't want to work with some kind of tools in the center of the model, it breaks. Then you don't want to isolate UV shells and then cut them with cut and saw, it breaks. And then many other things that you should not do in Maya. Like duplicating objects with Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. Maya doesn't like that. Maya likes Ctrl-D to duplicate. But again, this is not a Maya talk. Maya is in the past. Let's leave Maya in the past for now. Let's scale this back in a little tiny bit so we get a nicer edge. Little smaller edge. And what if we select this with Alt right there and then extrude this a little bit with E, push it on what axis? Okay, let's push it out. I love it, like it shows me the axis where I should move on and everything. It's just so nice, like seriously, so sweet. And then scale in a tiny bit like this. Sweet. Let me see reference. It goes in a little bit, right? And then it extrudes in a tiny bit. This proportion, I think I messed it up. Oops, I messed the proportion big time with the inner circle, I guess. Yeah, proportions, I'm not so good at proportions, but it's a matter of practice and drawing and photographing and stuff. Photograph and video is best for composition. So I need to draw more. So get my eye trained. Let's see. Let's push this a little bit there, right? Again, extrude. And I want to extrude maybe a tiny bit and then just push it. Oops, that was too much. I don't see what I'm doing. This is the 3D illusion. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Let's extrude.
Oh, 4.2.1, that's a big update.
That's a big update. What do you mean? The new Blender got a lot of good features or what? Yeah, I mean, Blender, it's crazy how good it is. It's like it's really, yeah. No, right? It's a little thing. I think it's smaller. Let's go shift to get it like little tiny bit like this, and then let's just move it with G on what axis? Let me think. X. GX. No. G.
Yes, they add a lot and it's so helpful.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Yeah, and also, you know what? Like, I'm doing a YouTube channel, right? Like, the idea is to help as many people as possible and motivate as many people as possible to get into 3D environment art, or, you know, digital art, or whatever you want to call it. And then
Press
Blender.
GX2.
GG twice to slide. To slide edge. The problem here, Neon, is that we are having some issues with the topology, which means that maybe I need to just select edge with 2 and alt click on the edge and give that little separation, which is gonna be GC. There you go. And maybe just move this a little bit. But I see that we got some issues. No, that's good. GC. There you go. I want some thickness there. Right there. And then I want some scale to go make this little flatter. Okay, sweet. There you go. Yeah, but that's a super awesome shortcut, like the edge slide. That's amazing, and it's super fun. That is GG. It's like, I was laughing so much yesterday. It's like alt click GG and you slide. It's like, what? The edge slide, it's super smooth in Blender, not gonna lie. I mean, like, compared to Maya, like, I'm sorry Maya, but like, you have been deprecated. Please update. Anyways, Maya is not for modeling, it's for animation, for character animation. There's no need to use Maya if you're modeling. No need. If you're doing character animation, well, it's a good option. But I've seen animation in Blender that I'm like,
Blender's smart.
yeah, I mean, and I've seen like like modeling in Blender, like people who do hard surface in Blender. I'm like, what? Like, these guys are crazy. They do like amazing models in like minutes, and I'm like, dude, like, I want to do that. I want to be a super awesome 3D modeler, because this thing, like, I need to be true, you know. Like, since I started 3D, I never got into modeling. Like, I'm a 3D artist, and 3D modeling is maybe the first thing you should probably learn, and I always neglected modeling. I always was like,
LOL.
yeah, like, you know, I always was about, I always liked texturing, and I always liked like making motion graphics and cool stuff. But at the end of the day, like, you really need to understand like how to model in 3D, right? That way you become like super powerful, because you can model whatever you want. You don't need to rely on any library or like any model. That's why I like photogrammetry as well, because you can just scan things. But again, like, how are you going to scan a whale or a shark? You cannot scan those things. You need to model them, right? How are you going to model a spaceship? You need to model it. How are you going to 3D scan a spaceship? That does not exist. You need to create it, right? And then design comes in, and then design is another topic. But I love to. One day I will become a super good designer and create my own things. Because design is wow. Alright, let's try what you said, Neon, which is you said that if I press alt, like say 2 and alt click, there's no way to like select this loop because it's triangulated, right? Is there a way? You said press 2 before. 2 is for the edge, right? Yeah, it's not gonna loop because it's triangles. I guess any 3D program looks the same. It loops because there's actually quads, but here every triangle cuts the selection, right? So maybe that's not the way to do this. if we do want to select that, I guess the smartest way that I found so far is just draw on top of it and
Blender
go.
kinda crazy, you can make Blender become a game engine.
Blender originally was a game engine years ago. It started as a game engine. That's why what I heard in the internet. It started being a game engine and then it turned into a super powerful 3D program that does everything. Everything. And it's gonna get better and better and better and super better and super better. That's how Maya started, right? Like if you open Maya, Maya basically it's a bunch of add-ons together. Like you open Maya and it loads like ABC and I don't know what else, Bifrost and I don't know what else. It's just a bunch of things together. And Maya, it was not so good before. And then it bought like some UV tools and then it bought some like modeling tools. Yeah, every 3D program starts like that, like some basic stuff, and then people create add-ons, and then the company buys those add-ons from the creators of those add-ons, and then when those add-ons get incorporated into the basic, let's say program, then the program becomes super powerful. Imagine Blender with all the add-ons that you can buy, for example. Just imagine it like how powerful it is. Like if you can get all the add-ons for Blender just incorporated for free into the program, it will be absolutely outstanding. But little by little, donation by donation, people will be able to pay those developers, and those developers will be able to incorporate those add-ons to the program in the future. So we will have like absolutely crazy red topology tools, and we will have absolutely super awesome hard surface tools, and all the good add-ons that you see. But for now, it's just good to support those developers, the Blender developer team and also the add-on developer team, and just learn Python and do your own do your own add-ons. That's the future, you know. Like I think that I really want to learn Python. I know I can do it. If it's gonna be hard, but I know it's gonna be super satisfying if I'm able to do something cool. Let's go bevel. Yes, I want to do a bevel very carefully somewhere here. Okay, let's check reference. Here we have this beautiful bevel that I don't want to do too hard, because if I get close to this, it's gonna be a problem. I already have problems here, so let's try to bevel this. Maybe like as close as possible, but not too much. Now it's time for GG time. It's GG time. Every time I try to do a bevel, it's beautiful, but it's not the end. You always need to go into the bevel, the edge, and GG, and just give it your own twist on the bevel. Also, you can play with the options and GG, but I like to do it manually.
I don't know why. My modeling skill is bad, but my UV skill, shading skill, is good.
It's just because you haven't put enough time into it, you know, that's all. Like practice makes perfect. Well, perfect does not exist, but it's crazy how fast can somebody learn and get good at something. It's really, I don't know, like it really, you can bend time so much. I don't know, like my understanding about 3D is the following. Like if you are good in 3D modeling and topology, your UV, your shading, and your normals will be better, and then therefore your shading will be better, therefore your UVs will be better, right? And if you get right topology, right shading, right UVs, your textures therefore will be better. And it comes all in hand, connected like a chain. It's like a pipeline. Like you cannot create a cake without the basic ingredients, right? You cannot do how do you pronounce it? Flour, not flour. Like I'm so bad with English sometimes. How do you pronounce this? I always forget the pronunciation. Sorry guys, pronunciation. It's English class time. Flower. So it sounds like a plant, but it's not the plant. It's the so without the actual plant, you cannot create the flower, right? The actual what's flower is made of? I forget. Made of this grain. I forgot the grain. Okay, we have different one like wheat, maize, rye, barley, and rice, right? So without these ingredients, you cannot create flour, and without flour, you cannot make a cake. 3D is the same thing. If you can get all the things properly made in the pipeline, the end product will just be beautiful. The problem is that when you do texturing, you can hide so many issues of the model, but at the end of the day, that's what differentiates professionals from beginners, because they get all the steps right. This is not the greatest example, but that's the goal, right? That's the goal. Trying to learn all the steps. And modeling, like, believe me, it's super fun. It's super fun. Like, once you start actually getting into it, it's like, what? Alright, this is too much. Maybe let's just push and rotate like this. And then let's select this one, alt click, and then GG. Oh, it doesn't let me slide because there's spikes, meaning triangles. That does not let me slide there. Alright, so yeah, this is too this is too much geometry for a game prop. It's like, what is this guy doing? But now basically I'm not thinking about game props, I'm just thinking about modeling in general, so I can actually learn a little bit of Blender, and then I will think about topology and proper shading and all the things that I need. Yes, to get something beautiful. And then we need a little thing here, right? Yeah, basically I'm just repeating all the things that my professors in university have been telling me all the time. It's just that you don't get to understand those concepts until you actually start making your own models, and then you realize that, well, there's something wrong with this. It does not look so nice. Why are these other friends of mine doing so much better work than I do? It's because they follow the principles, the foundations, and they follow the actual pipeline, and then their models just shine. It's like, damn, those guys, like, I have like probably like 3 or 4 friends that are just beyond good. Like, they started university with some kind of level. Like, I started from 0, they started like level 5, let's say. Now they're like level 100, I'm like level 20. Because the amount of hours and effort they put into it was way more than I did. And I was distracted with working in concerts, festivals, doing lighting, projections, laser work, all that stuff, which is nice. I got some experience. I tried different things. I did motion graphics, very fun and cool. But it's time to go back to basics. It's time to learn the difficult things, and it's time to actually enjoy it, because it's really, I don't know, it might seem very boring, right? Like, this guy's making a telephone for like maybe a week. But and then like it's just like the whole thought process behind it. Can I deselect this maybe with this kind of box thing? I remember this guy going into the stream the other day, and he's like, dude, you've been making that lamp for hours. And I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry, I cannot do it faster. But I will. I will get that lamp faster and better. So we cannot.
You can hold.
You can hold. What do you mean? I want to make this smaller. Those edges, where are these edges coming from? Hey, we got some non-manifold geometry right
Next to one on your keyboard.
You can hold. I understand the shortcut, but what do I need that for? Yeah, that's the main question. Here I want to get closer. Oh, that's the key. Nice. I didn't know how to call that key. That key changes the pivot in Unreal from world to object. Very important shortcut right there. I want to get actually this bigger, right? It's closer to this thing right here. So let me push it out actually. Let's go scale out. Just a tiny bit like this, I guess. Nice. Let's go Alt C. And there's some funny thing going around here. Ooh, that's not so sweet. That's not sweet at all. Oops. So maybe just push the faces. Let's go. Select Alt click, select Alt click, and then Alt Shift click to get this. Then scale. Why is it pushing the other one? Okay. Oh, is this the interface? Okay, no worries. This is the interface. This interface needs to go like this. And then, I guess, no, it's not connected. Alright, now we're getting into a complicated thing. Let me check the angle. This angle goes a little bit. It's like that, but we will need to cheat a little bit and just try to fix this somewhere, somehow, like scale it. I see. I forgot to select this beautiful edge. Alright, this is probably my number one mistake. Too many loops, and then I do this non-manifold geometry, which means edges and faces over edges and faces. Alt Shift left click. Okay, it didn't loop because we had the triangles going. That makes sense. Oof. Alright, let's go back to drawing. Draw selection, which is select circle, and I guess we need to just go around. Yep, just go around like this. Maybe I should be using a mirror modifier, but this is not actually symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. Alright, this shape is kind of difficult. I'm so proud that I'm able to do this in Blender, since I'm just starting out. Control, get rid of the selection. This brush works amazingly, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Maybe I'm deselecting the thing. Nope. Perfect. Get this one. And Blender motivates me a lot to learn hard surface modeling. Really motivates me a lot. Let's go down here.
Sometimes you won't be able to zoom close enough to small details.
Yeah.
You can try selecting that detail.
Yeah.
That edge. Hold the tilde and select view selected.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna try that shortcut. But if you're talking about camera clipping like this, you can go to N, which is a menu that appears somewhere around here, and then you go view, and then you play with start clip and clip start and end. This is gonna change the camera clipping options. This is very common in 3D programs, and it's called camera clipping. You can change that. I need to adjust it a little bit, but for now I'm kind of just trying to test the program as default as it comes. So here, let's see if I can actually move the thing. Let's see. Scale. Sweet, I'm getting the triangles to move with me. Yes, let's double check. Do I have anything selected? Alt C. Do I have anything else I don't want? Perfect. Let's just move. Okay, cool. Everything's nice. Let's go on. The idea of this selection was actually to come out a little bit. How much do I need to go out? Let's check reference. So we have little space on the bottom, almost touching the bevel edge, and then we have a little tiny space here. Let's go closer. Little tiny space and bigger space up. This bigger space goes all the way around. So little space down here. Oh, I got scared. Okay, everything's good. And little tiny space in there. Is it like that small? Maybe not. Maybe bigger. Proportions not so nice. This circle, I guess it's smaller, but it's getting a little closer. Maybe the angle of this thing. Let's see the angle. The angle of mine is kind of similar. Angle. I think it's more vertical, not so. What's the word? It's a little bit more steep, let's say. Okay, cool. So here, for the interfaces, let's go Alt select and Alt select. And I guess these two I just gonna dissolve. We don't really need that, right? It goes straight in. Oh, it doesn't. It follows the shape. Oh, alright. So let's follow the shape with a little scale. Let's follow that shape. And then it follows the shape in and then totally in. Yeah, we don't get to see this at all. Yep. So let's go 3, select Alt, and then oops, Shift Alt. Is this painting mode? Yeah, let's just there, here and here. And hey, what's going on? It doesn't want to select this. I think I moved something, I guess. Oops. Alright. Let's go scale. Let's go scale. Maybe not that much. Maybe to this side. Okay. And then we can push it in. Maybe, how do we push this in? Is GX? No, it's GC. There you go. Okay, let's push this in just a tiny bit. Right? And then let's see if we can actually there's something I don't really like about this. Let me check it out. Let's just save, isolate this, which is just maybe take the all these cylinders that are hidden are actually the things that I use to get the holes going. So yeah, maybe I don't need this anymore. Let's just delete. Maybe I do want to keep one cylinder, which was the main one, in the center, which is this one. Let's keep this one. This one I want because I need a texture right there, right? I need this little paper thing. So this one is gonna be good, but these other ones I need to get rid of them. Sweet. Hide, and then hide. Nice. Oh, hey, what is going? Ooh, what is going on? And when did this happen? Oh, okay, no problem. This got, yeah, revealed after we actually took this off. So it's okay. Let's clean it off. H. Welcome to Booleans operation. It's okay. don't be scared of booleans. Booleans are super powerful. You just need to retopologize a little bit. Oof, yeah, that's bad selection here, and oof, we got some problems. All right, let's try to just get this going. Edit face. Okay, these back faces, you know what? Don't really need these back faces. No, and you too, right there. Okay, these back faces gone. Sweet. Another back face I don't need. Maybe this. Alt click, group. I don't need this back face. Sweet. Can we circularize this thing? I guess we can. We have some stuff going on in there, which is just going here and selecting the edges and dissolving the edges. Boom. Not doesn't want to delete edges. Okay. Do we need actually this to go so deep? Oh, hey, there's another solution. Actually, let's just go face with 3 and alt click. Doom. Let's get rid this of this and this and this, and maybe this selection is a little different. Okay, X face. Nice. Do we have a perfect circle? I guess we do. So can we extrude that thing? 2 edges, alt click, and then extrude. Extrude. Yeah, but can you give me... Oh, okay, I understand. Maybe select the whole thing first and then extrude on C axis. Beautiful. And it keeps the orientation of the object. Super nice. So move on C. Yes. Let's just push this a little tiny bit. Somewhere maybe like this. Nice. Yep. This doesn't need to have back faces at all. We can save that geometry. Right, nice. Save. Let's just double check. Is everything good in here? I was looking at something weird. I feel like we've got some stuff in here. Let's see. Alt click. It's not looping. It's not looping cause we have triangles, I guess. Let me move. What?
Looks smooth.
Yeah, but I think we got some issues right here. Double faces. Where is this coming from? Oh, hey. This is called double extrusion. Yes, this is called double extrusion. This is a very common problem in 3D modeling. Very common. Let's just get rid of this. You know what? X faces.
You can try.
Awesome.
Wait. You can try.
You can try what, Neon? There's a little delay in the chat, I'm sorry, so sometimes it's a little hard to understand because you guys are seeing something on screen and then I'm doing something else, so I get like, what? Edges? Okay, do we have some more stuff? Oh my god, so many edges in there. Where are these edges coming from? I did some very... Oh yes, I see some stuff I don't like. So let's go GC, get rid of this one. Let's do the same treatment. I got some... maybe a bevel. Oh, maybe I know what happened. I did a bevel with 4 subdivisions and it stayed in the same place because there were triangles that did not let the bevel go. So we got 4 edges on top of 4 edges.
Edit mode, press A and then press M and select by distance.
Oh, hey, I totally forgot. Merge vertices. Hey, good idea, Neon. I appreciate it. So let's go 1, vertex mode, A to select all, M and merge by distance. We removed 256 vertices, exactly how many times I can go back with Ctrl C on Blender. That's funny. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Neon. Sometimes I get so distracted and I forget about like the simple things. I actually do have that in my Blender thing. Let me see if I find it.
Lol.
I have a Blender list of commands, and yeah, and Control M was one of them. But I appreciate it so much. Let me see if we got rid of the thing. Just double check. Okay, shading looks good. Let's double check. Can we go into edge mode and then move? Hey, sweet. Control Alt click G, nice. Alt click G, sweet. I really like this. Thank you so much, Neon. And then we have a little hidden edge right there. I see you. I see this little guy right there doing nothing. So Alt, X dissolve edges. Clean. Clean. Oh, maybe I can be even smarter and actually use that little edge right there, so the bevel looks nicer. So let's try to. Aha. This is the problem.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. Sorry guys, I need a bevel to continue. This is not a bevel. This is just a bunch of loops doing nothing. I need this to go smooth. So to do that smoothness, that transition that goes here, I need to move this little thing out. So unfortunately, I need to go. Okay, the construction started, guys. I'm sorry if you are hearing some noises on the background. Hopefully they're not so loud. Hopefully they can just break what they need to break as soon as possible. Sweet. So again, let me just go.
You can double G and press S.
Double G and press S. Yeah, double G to slide and S to scale. The problem, Neon, is that you see, like, since we have triangles, the edge slide does not like to slide through triangles, right? It likes to slide through other edges, right? So for example, it slides in this line, but then we don't have any other line to slide on, right? It's like, what? Blender is like, dude, we have this spikiness here, we have these little triangles that is not letting me slide, so it cannot slide. And it's the same for other programs. It's like, well, dude, you're trying to slide against a triangle, like which way you want to go, like right or left, or like the program does not understand which way you want to go. That's why unfortunately these triangles are not helping much. But since I'm doing a Boolean operation, I kinda need those to close the faces, since it's a very complicated shape with a lot of different circles inside. I mean cylinders perforating the thing. Let's go. You see this selection, and then yeah, I always forget about that. I always forget about that too. But also in modeling, like, people use triangles to break loops and stuff. This is something that I remember in school. And JL Mosley, I guess, this guy who does Maya tutorials, he talks about that a lot. He's like, well, we're gonna break this loop right here, so we can do this selection, and we're gonna do this there, and then we're gonna put this star in this place, so we can break this other loop. And like, wow, this guy is such a pro. But yeah, GG to slide, I love that command. Probably my favorite command in Blender. It's funny, we have a GG command. Okay, let's go. Nice. So let's try to get this going. Yeah, sorry, this selection is a little bit hard, but I think it's gonna get easier after this. Nice. Tick and tick. Maybe there's a way to just Control Alt click click with the, let me just test something. Can I just go Control Alt on Edge? No, it's not working.
Sometime I remember that Blender have that feature, but I forgot how to use ha ha ha.
That's the funny thing about
Forgot the
3D.
shortcut.
Yeah, funny. It's so nice because 3D has so many workflows, so many ways to do the same thing. Some of them are maybe faster and better than others, but it's funny how you can achieve the same result through so many different ways. Alright, so this, let's say I want to go GG, right? You see, it goes like, I don't know where to go, I don't really understand. So I need to maybe just scale. Yeah, I think just scaling this up will give me that. Yes, that's what I want. Just break. Oops, selection is wrong. I saw you right there. Let me just double check selection because this is a very careful operation. Another mistake. There. Okay, clean. Okay, let's go. Scale. Nice. You see, now I can do this. Now I can push these triangles away. Like, use spiky triangles, get away from here because I need a bevel right there. And I need to leave some space for the other bevel, right? Remember this circle, this cylinder? I need to leave some space, so I cannot go very close to that. I actually need to give them some space so I can slide the other bevel around. Let's just make it like this and share half the space between them. This bevel is super sharp, so it doesn't really matter. It's just that it will look like more of a connected thing. So just let's go Alt. Oh, I see double. No problem. GG. Now it's time to GG. You see? Now I can Alt click and G. Yes, break that. Give me that smoothness there. You see? So Alt click GG. A little bit closer. Alt click GG. Yes, give me that smoothness. Alt click GG. There you go. And the question is, do we need this one? Is it changing the geometry of the shape? Not really, but we can use it if we can go closer. And Alt click and GG. And then Alt click and GG. And maybe it doesn't change anything. I think it does change a little bit of the curve. So yeah, that's cool. That's what I wanted. Just a smooth transition between a super flat face to this angle. Boom. Now it looks more like a skateboarding ramp kind of thing. And you see here we have the same problem, right? So let's go GG. And then Alt click and GG. And then Alt click and GG. And then Alt click and GG. And then we can get this smoothness going. As well, I guess we can get this Alt click GG to get maybe a little tiny bit of that. Alt GG, Alt click GG. Maybe not so nice. Maybe GG. A little tiny bit. This is too much. Too many loops. Too many. This is a little bit too much, I guess, for such a small detail. Save. Now let's try to get the other bevels, which are going to be a little hard because we don't have that much space to bevel. Let's see how. Oof, and they're kind of thick. Ooh, so if you have a very thick bevel like that and you don't have space to actually push it out, maybe let's push it in because we have more space inside the cylinder, this empty cylinder. Maybe I can come here and go like just be smarter and go into just basically box selection, face, and then just click and Alt click, sweet. And then do I need to do this by everything, single one? That's something I need to learn in Blender. I need to learn how to, for example, extrude this and keep the same extrusion from each of them from the center, so they extrude to the same thing. And I know you can change that somewhere around here, I guess, somewhere around this area. It's called component orientation. It's not global, local, normal. Hey, is it normal? orientation. Oh, beautiful. There you go. That's what I wanted. Just go back to the center from each individual shape. This is called component scaling in Unreal. Sorry, in Maya. Here is called normal because it's using the normal of each face to find a center point, and from each center point it goes in. Beautiful. I love how the naming of things are. It's amazing. Wow. Alt click and there's some kind of loop problem. Aha. You see, it doesn't want to loop. Why it doesn't want to loop? Because we have a hidden little thing right there. You see this little guy right there? It doesn't let me do the selection. So let's go dissolve them. Let's dissolve this little guy right here. Dissolve vertex. Dissolve vertex. Or just delete vertex. Nope. Dissolve. There you go. And it'll be nice to get rid of those little things. Which here I have another one. All right. This is then a little bit the hard part of using booleans, right? Like you need to do a little cleanup. It's not gonna be perfect, obviously, but it's super powerful. Like these shapes, I cannot model without a boolean. I cannot do it in quad modeling. It's gonna be crazy. Dissolve vertices. So just very carefully go and just clean the thing. Right here we also have a little thing which I'm just gonna merge, you know, M at center. There you go, M at center. Maybe what do we have in here? I see. We got some stuff in here. No problem. Let's just paint over. Let's select this with face and then go like tuk 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 tuk. Nice. What do we have in here? Okay, sometimes when you cannot go, you select the thing you want to get close to and then you press delete on your numpad and it frames the camera to that point, which is not really helpful with the camera clipping, but it allows you to just move around easier. So again, face, bloop, get rid of that. We have some issues here, so no problem. Let's just be a little lazy and just merge to center. Yes, I don't really care about this. Yeah, just get merged, whatever. It's gonna be hidden somewhere. Here we can get rid of the select this face, this thing right there, and go on M on this. No, sorry, this is the X dissolve vertex. Sweet. So here again, let's just dissolve this little thing, dissolve vertex. Okay, cool. M by this by at center, let's say. Okay, we got a little intruder right there. Let's just merge him. Though it doesn't really matter at center. Let's dissolve to keep a perfect cylinder. Actually,
Damn, you spent 2 hours to do that stuff. Do you have any plans what you are going to create after this whole project?
After the diner project is done, I mean, guys, let's be sincere, right? Like the diner project, oh Jesus, it's gonna take 2 more months or something. Not gonna lie, it's gonna take some good time. I mean, for it to go, I mean, I want to push that diner to the best of my abilities. I want to push that diner to the best of my abilities, which is gonna be like 2 months, 3 months more. Because I need to like optimize it. I need to like polish all the props. I need to like do the topology, correct topology. I want each of the assets to be beautiful and properly technically correct, so I can sell it by separate and sell it in a bundle. And that itself is gonna take a lot of time. And then the whole lighting and the
Yeah.
optimization and just the marketing for this asset pack is gonna take some time. So yeah. But after this project, in the future, I would like to maybe do some hard modeling or maybe some stylized stuff. But I'm not gonna do big projects after this. After this big project, which is gonna be like my main kind of big project, I will do stuff like this, like the things I showed you, right? Like little modular pieces, right? Little modular things, and then you make a little room from modular pieces, and then you make trim sheets. That's what I'm going to do, like little things like that, little projects like that. I'm not gonna go crazy with another environment like the diner, because yes, I just want to show my potential employers that I can really go hard with a project, because it shows that you are like maybe you have discipline and you are also crazy enough to finish a project like that. And it's also because I heard this talk about this environment artist who said like, it's impossible for one person to make one whole environment.
For the trim sheets.
Yeah, I know trim sheets are coming. It's a difficult topic, and I'm not an expert on trim sheets, so
Normal map will improve the life.
yes. Normals. There's two kind of normals. There's normal maps and there's geometry normals, right? So we need to get the geometry normals as super nice as possible, so the texturing looks even better, because the geometry normals are going to
Rolling on the floor, laughing, squinting face with tongue, squinting face with tongue.
yeah. So yeah, I heard this talk about this environment artist saying, well, making a whole environment by yourself, it's impossible. And I'm like, no, dude, it's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. It might take a lot of time, and it may be impossible if you don't have the resources to do it, meaning that if you don't have savings or a family that supports you, or like obviously if you need to work a 9 to 5 job and you have no other way to go about it, I understand. But thankfully, like I found this gap in my life where I'm just gonna go crazy, like, and just try to build like some like very strong portfolio and do things properly. I never done things properly. I always try to rush everything, try to just go quick sell and download assets and make one hero prop, just like very rushed, and put things together and make a beautiful image. But we don't need beautiful images. We need something properly made. We need something actually properly made, something that AI cannot make for us. All these beautiful images that I've been creating in 3D, you can just type a prompt and get those images, right? So what's the deal? We need to actually get deep into the things that AI cannot make, and and embrace AI as well. I'm very, very excited for 3D AI tools. I'm super excited. Like, if they get very good, I will be able to create worlds so much faster and so much nicer than somebody who doesn't know design, who doesn't know environment art, who doesn't know lighting, who doesn't know cinematography and proportion, scale, and composition, right? Because you can prompt whatever you want, but you need to be an artist to make beautiful images, right? And know what's good, what's not good. So there's where artists are going to take over, I guess. If you start embracing AI, you'll be able to create very cool stuff. Alright, so that's a very nice way to select in this, actually. If I get face selection, then change to edge, and then deselect, deselect with painting, there you go. It leaves the selection there. That's a beautiful way to get this kind of edge selection, which has triangles all around it. That's a nice workflow.
Next time when you stream, put some tag in description.
I'm using tags. Neon. I'm using Unreal Engine 5, which is not Unreal Engine 5 at all. I'm using Substance Painter, I'm using Blender, I'm using Environment Art, I guess. Tags are okay, but it's the title, I guess. It's the title that actually gets the people to new traffic into the video. Alright, I forgot what we're going to do. Sorry, I messed up and got distracted a little bit. Here and then... Wow, I'm feeling a little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. Like this blender takes some serious mental how do you say it? It requires some serious what's the word? Oh yeah, what I wanted to do is this, get rid of the edge of these vertices so I can select all the thing. It takes some mental effort. It's kinda funny, like when I think too hard, I kinda start sweating in specific parts of my body, and it's super fun, cause it happens when I'm like playing chess, which I suck at. But when I'm trying to like do math or like just think very hard, I start sweating like in very specific parts of my forehead and like other parts of my neck and stuff, and I know that I'm using some other muscles in my body, which is super interesting. And Blender is actually making me sweat in those parts. So it's like I'm using my brain a lot that's what I'm trying to say. It requires some mental. Let's try to merge here by center, and here let's try to merge this. It requires some mental energy for sure, which is very nice. It exercises the mind.
Brain time.
Yeah, I'm talking so much crap. I'm sorry, guys. Well, at least it's trying to make it entertaining as well as it. Like my purpose, with these live streams is to build like a nice 3D community, is to motivate others, is to actually learn myself from others as well, and it's just so nice to share your work and stuff with people. I really like that so much. We have some problems here, and that's why there's some vertex there that I cannot see. When this happens, you know what I'm going to do? Control A, just A, M by distance. Now, can I actually get that selection with face, which is alt click? We got a rebel face right here. Let me see what's going on with this. We got a rebel. Let's fix this rebel. Why does it doesn't want to loop? It doesn't want to loop. We got some rebel here. It might be edge over edge, vertex over vertex, meaning non-manifold geometry. But I don't get it. Another way I used to solve this in Maya was just to delete face, right? And then get edges, which is this one, and then a bridge, and then twist. Hey, that twist option.
You can change setting of the by distance.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Let me see if I got this fixed. Yay, beautiful. I don't know what the error was, but I got it. Let's see. Yep, perfect. Oh, I'm being dumb. The selection works, but Blender lets me know which is the face I started the loop with. Duh. It's just the display. Is the viewport kind of shading display for selection? Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting used to this new viewport selection thing.
You can try Control plus F to fill.
Yes, these faces are not actually. Oh, we do have a problem here. You see, selection. I started selection here, but it's not going there. So again, this is a rebel face. Let's go get this off, and then let's go to. Yeah, that fill hole thing. It's amazing. It works 10 times better than And let's just twist. This twist thing in the bridge, I think we don't have it in Maya. So yeah, Maya, I'm sorry, but you're deprecated.
Try it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to feel whole, Neon. I'm not trying to feel whole in this moment. I will show you why. I'm trying to save as many faces as possible. I'm not really trying to feel whole, because this is gonna go against the plastic, and we will have a little texture, so there's no need to feel that whole. I will show you why. I know that Alt F, it's amazing for feeling whole, and getting the triangulation and everything is super nice. So now I want to extrude, right? It goes on all directions, which is not what we want. Let's change this to, I wanted to do it in normal, and it's not doing it in normal. Okay, so extrude. Okay, extrude, keep it there, scale. Hey, that's what I want. Yes, that's what I want. Yay, yay, yay. Give me a little tiny bit of space, just a tiny bit, so I can get this extruded, beveled, and I get this super nice bevel around. That's what I want, that nice bevel. Alright. So let's just save this and go alt click, to edge, alt click, and shift alt click, and shift alt click, and just repeat, rinse and repeat, tune and tune. Yes, and then let's go bevel. Boom, beautiful bevel right there. We can even cheat out a little bit. Okay, this bevel is interesting because I want this bevel to be continuous. So I wanna actually touch this edge right there. Just touch the edge very carefully, right? And then, is this smooth enough? Maybe we can use the GG tool to slide a little. But when you do that, you again have vertices over vertices. So the magic trick is go edit mode 1, select all with A, go M by distance, and we got 12,280.
I mean, instead of using bridge, why not use Control F before?
I know those shortcuts, Neon. I don't really know what you want to use them for. I think that I don't know how to say it. Maybe you are trying to do things in a different. Oh, look at this. We are having some issues here. Huh. Yeah, maybe you're thinking of something different. Like I'm just. I do. I do know those shortcuts and they're super helpful, but maybe I'm trying to do a little something a little bit different in this thing. I don't want this shade smooth angle. Let's go shade flat. Okay, nice. So yeah, I don't want to fill holes or bridge right now, because let me show you this thing right here is gonna just close those holes for me, right? And then I will just use one big texture to get this paper all behind it. It's gonna be one big cylinder face, right?
Maybe we don't understand each other, haha.
Yeah. It's. I mean, like, I know. I really appreciate you're trying to help and showing me like super nice shortcuts. It's super helpful, but I'm let's say it might have to do with the delay. You know, it might have to do with the delay. I'm going through one path and then and you're thinking of another way of making this. You're thinking of a different solution, which can definitely work, and I'm super sure that it will work. But I'm trying to like bring my Maya thought process into Blender. That's kind of like how I got comfortable in modeling in Maya. So I'm trying to like replicate that. So to get this paper texture, I'm just gonna put a cylinder face.
Delay problem.
And there's the delay, right? So like when you tell me things, I'm already in another step, and it's kind of kind of funny. But yeah, hey, super happy about this shape. I can't believe I got this shape. Nice little thing. Okay, player distance like this. Yeah, this is not gonna be a movie prop, but obviously like this shading here, these normals here, little
Wait,
here.
did you buy Maya?
No, Maya you cannot buy. There are two ways to get in Maya. You can go into a university and pay for
It's YouTube default delay right 8 SECS.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I think you guys are on Asia, so it's a little bit farther away from Costa Rica. Because I had friends from Costa Rica, and the delay is way shorter. And I have friends from United States and Europe, and the delay is a little bit shorter for them. For example, the guys in Costa Rica get like 2 or 3 seconds of delay. The guys in Europe get like 5-6 seconds, and you guys get like 8-10 seconds of delay. I guess it goes through different servers, or I don't know. Maybe that's how it works. I'm not really sure, but it makes sense. Like the further away you are, maybe the more delay you get. All right. So what should we do now? We have this other super interesting shape and this little kind of thing here, and go there, pook, and something like this. But wow, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I think I need to.
Yeah.
I think I need to take a little break and have a snack and maybe take a shower because it's getting a little bit hot in here. But yes, we got this little thing going. And I really appreciate the merge by distance reminder, Neon. It really helped in the right moment.
We are 12 hours apart.
Yeah, that's crazy. 12 hours. I think that's the farthest away we can be, right? Like, is there a bigger time difference in the world? I think not, right?
I mean you and me.
I guess 12-hour difference is the most amount of hours of difference I can have with another country. Let me think about it. I think China, Japan, or what's the farthest away from Costa Rica? Australia, maybe, is the farthest away. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm so bad at geography, but I will check. Maybe, let's see, Japan and Australia. I think those are the farthest away countries from Costa Rica. I need to check the difference in time. But Australia, since the world is round, might not be that far away from Costa Rica. I need to check a map. That's funny. Yeah, I guess 12 hours, right? Like, because I know there's countries where, like, when the sun goes down in here, it goes up in other countries. So I that's 12 hours. That's kind of a fun topic. Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. I really appreciated you hanging out. Thank you so much for the help. I really appreciate all the shortcuts you are showing me. And I'm
Vietnam near Thailand and Singapore.
Oh, that's so nice. I really want to visit those countries. I really want to visit like all the countries in the world. Like, maybe I'm scared of some of them. Maybe like some parts of Mexico and El Salvador and Honduras and every country has its scary places. I'm not gonna lie. Costa Rica has very scary places as well. I mean, but it would be so nice to go visit India and stuff. That would be so cool. I want to see some temples, and I want to eat a lot of Indian food. And I know Vietnam, Thailand, and Singapore also have temples and very super nice nature and animals and stuff. Yeah, and architecture, like, that's so interesting. Like, and food.
Everywhere
yes.
There is a dark side.
Yeah. No country is perfect. That's what my brother said. Like, I was so excited about Germany and stuff. I was like, dude, Germany is super amazing. It's the best country in the world. Like, I feel so safe and I can just walk around and everything's so cool. Dude, like, there are very scary places in Germany as well. And some stuff that,
Moon have dark side also.
yeah, exactly.
LOL.
Yeah, that's life. That's life. You just said it right there. You cannot focus in the bad stuff because you will always find it. You cannot focus on the bad stuff. There's always shadow and there's always light. So don't focus in the shadow because you will always find darkness. You know, there's no escape from it. So, but I believe there's enough good stuff to focus on to just keep yourself motivated and happy and just be grateful for everything you got and be positive and you will attract the right people in your life. You will attract the right opportunities and you want to share this energy with the rest of people. And it's not like it's easy, you know. Sometimes thoughts can get very dark and shit, but like it's nice. It's nice to keep it positive. All right, guys, that's it for now. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the nice conversation and help. I will be back maybe in an hour or something. All right, peace.